All right, guys, we're at Guntherwerks, and Peter Nam himself is gonna give us a quick tour. He can't really show us too much because, you know, things with the public or whatever. Produce any parts after to sell to the public or no?
There is a couple of parts that we're thinking about releasing, which is we have some new exterior aerodynamic door handles. We have billet pedals and a dead pedal that we're working on, and a couple of other small accessories. But like headlights and taillights are not part of it. And if you found out the price, you wouldn't want to pay it because these are all low production handmade pieces.
Yeah.
They're not mass produced from mold.
Yeah, because I know it's all built in house and
it's
stuff.
All built CNC machine, not like molded out of.
Yeah. Dude, the number one, like the iconic thing on this car that I always noticed that I loved and I would have loved to have on my car is what you just mentioned, the headlights and the taillights.
Yeah.
To me,
it updates the car for sure.
Yes, man. It's.
Yeah.
Look at
The
that.
blinker on? Yeah, the blinker's on. But
Yeah.
wow, it's beautiful.
It's like one thing to see it online, but then when you see it in person,
Yeah.
well, people really don't understand. Like, it makes sense. Like you see it in person, it's like.
This car definitely looks better in person than.
But it looks amazing in pictures, but then it's like you really understand the craftsmanship and stuff that goes into it when you see it in person, you know? Yeah, what about the shifter? Any way I can get the shifter?
Maybe a modified version of it.
Look at the collection of diecast cars that Gunther has. Oh man, look at this. You know what's crazy, Roddy? And they're all categorized together. Look.
Yeah.
Jeez. This is sick. Hey, so we had a pretty eventful day. Making one last stop. One of Rodney's friends owns 993 RWB. And as you guys know, the cat's already out the bag. That's what I want to build. But actually seeing one in person, come on, like that's the only way to end the trip. So, and mind you guys, I've only seen one in person like my whole life, and that was like 6 years ago. And I seen it in Philly, not even New York, in Philly, at a Tuna Evo event that was in Philly. It was a green one, and I'm familiar with the car because I watched it on YouTube. I saw the build on YouTube, but that was like the only time, one and only time that I've actually seen the car. So yeah, so now we're waiting for him to pull up. So I'm gonna catch him pulling up. He should be here any minute. All right, here comes the RWB. Hold on. This is Pat, the lucky owner of a RWB.
Joe. Nice
Pat, how's it going?
Good, good. Nice meeting you.
Oh man, likewise, man. So to give you guys some backstory, this is Rodney's friend Pat. I actually was talking to Pat. I'll probably say a couple of weeks. Well, it's been what, like how long has it been? Like a week or two that we've.
It
was like 2
a
weeks.
Longer, maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah, like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I've been, just chopping it up with Pat. Met him through Rodney off, through Instagram. And like he's been giving me a wealth of information about like owning the RWB, the things that come with it, all that stuff, and he's been super helpful. So, when I finally decided to come out here, I was just like, "Yo, Rodney," I was like, "You got to set something up, for me to see Pat's car or whatever." And look, he came out. The guy actually came out. Pat, how long you've owned this?
Since 2014, so almost
Really?
6 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, 6 years. Yeah.
And so, how do you feel about it now?
I love it still. I just actually put on the new wheels March of this year.
Sick.
So that kind of changed up the look for me, and just fell in love with it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any future plans as far as like any other modifications you're gonna do?
I gotta do the interior. I mean, my dash is cracked, so that's driving me nuts.
Yeah. Dude, yours is set up similar to what I want to do. I want to do the street style.
Yeah.
The street style bumper.
Yep.
And the only difference is I want to do the GT, the big wing.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I
other
like
than
the
that,
street one 'cause it's got less aggressive.
that's what I like too. It's a subtle kind of like look. And oh man, this looks so sick. And that's the regular like kit, right? That's not even the heavenly.
No, this is just a regular.
And it looks wide.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's already wide enough.
And that's what I'm saying. Like in pictures and videos, it's like you don't realize how wide the car is, and it's like you see the heavenly, and you're like, oh, yo, that looks wide. And then when you see the regular one, you're thinking like, oh, it doesn't look too wide. But then when you see it in person, you're like, oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, I mean the heavenly is nice, but
I think it's too disproportionate.
Yeah,
right?
because the front, you start losing the front a little bit because it's so wide.
Wide in the
rear.
back, and it pulls
Yeah.
so much of attention to the rear.
Yeah.
I agree. That's the same way I feel. So
This feels a little more balanced.
yeah.
I,
So yeah, like we were saying that.
you can see my. Oh, yes, I got that. Yeah, this thing's flexible. So when I go up and down
Yeah.
speed bumps, it's not really that bad.
See, the car looks so low, but the thing about it is the illusion of that front lip, or that's what they would call it, right? Just
Yeah.
and it's like it makes you think that the car is so low, but it's really not.
Yeah, it's pretty forgiving.
Yeah. So you still get the clearance that you need to go over bumps and ramps and stuff. And then
I'm not gentle with it at all.
yeah. But with the whole fact that this could lift, look at that. It's like, and this is rubber.
Yeah.
So, dude, it's like you're not even. The car is meant for you to drive it hard and just enjoy it and just not even worry about like, you know, about damaging anything, which is the sick part. So for the people at home who like not really familiar with these cars and assume that these cars are like so slammed that you can't drive it, dude, it's like no rubbing, nothing. You could drive these cars. You could go over bumps. You could go over, you know, ramps. You could go up ramps, speed bumps, and you see what happens. Because really, look at the clearance.
Black on black. So I kept it. I have
What's this for?
Oh, that's my garage right
Oh,
there.
okay, gotcha. Do I look good?
You can go much after this one.
Yeah.
You can make a right out there. I don't want to go too crazy because the police station.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speed in this thing. I just want to feel like how the
Yeah.
car feels. Dude, I like the seat. Yeah, I'm excited because I want to do like the sparkle seats in mine. So
Yeah, I heard they're gonna build you a set.
yeah.
Let's go straight.
You got a short shift in there?
No.
No? Well, it feels way like. You sure?
Yeah, no, that's stock.
Dude, you should see how my car feels. It does not feel like this. I think you got a shifter in here, a short shifter. Yeah.
It's still pretty long throws though.
No, trust me. In my
Really?
car, it's long and it's not like notchy like this. Yeah. It feels like you're like really in a race car.
Right? You just, because it's so compact inside, you forget how wide
Dude,
the car is.
You have a shift in here. Well, kudos to you. That's something you don't have to get done.
Yeah.
It feels so good too. Dude, I'm like so cautious. I'm driving like I'm in New York because the roads are so terrible. Oh man, this feels like I could feel how like.
It's not bad at all. You make a right, we'll just make a big
Yeah,
square.
Make it right here?
Oh no, at the light.
At the light.
Yeah.
First time driving an RWB. Holy crap. I thought it was gonna be my car. So
Well,
sick.
You gotta make sure you like it.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Look. He's like looking at it.
$991.
Yep.
You know, that's something we don't have.
Yeah.
They have air conditioning.
I like the shifter. I wish I knew what it was. 'Cause I just got a short shifter from FD Motorsports. Should actually be coming in next week. Yeah, I'm hoping it feels like this because this feels good. Dude, like in the stock, you don't feel the notchy like when you putting it into gear, you don't feel that. And the throws are real long.
I had a short shifter on my 996, and that's short. So maybe that's why.
Yeah, you're so used to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this feels good, man. I wanted to where like I could just corner with this thing nice, and it just feels good, and I can feel it in your car. And you in V3s, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's still pretty manageable, right?
Dude, it's still, to me, this is comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, to other people, they'd be like, oh, it's so rough and this and that, but I feel like
it's still fairly refined.
yeah.
You make a right on Lambert right there.
Yeah, just hit the same button whenever.
Okay. What do you think?
Oh man, I love it. I can't wait. Like, I cannot wait. The way this car feels is like, oh man. Like, I kind of wish I was on the highway just to like, you know, I mean, not to like really go crazy or nothing.
Yeah.
But even just the little subtle movements I'm making with the car, like I could feel how it just like, it glides. Yours is a C2, right?
C2, yeah.
Yeah. So. Today was sick, you know. Went to Sparko. Robert took us to Sparko. Robert was the owner of the Volkswagen Notchback. You saw his Volkswagen. That was sick. I'm still trying to like take all of it in. It's like, it got me speechless. Like the amount of stuff that I get to see, the things I shared with you guys, it's like awesome. But there's no words. Like when you see it online, you see this, like it doesn't compare to actually seeing it in person. So can't wait for you guys to see this. I'm a little anxious, man. My heart is kind of beating because it's like I've wanted an RWB for so long, and just seeing one in person and knowing that I'm gonna have one soon, it's the best feeling, man. The best feeling. So super hype about it.